So I tested the SocialBoost Instagram growth software on a brand new Instagram account for 5 months straight. And in this SocialBoost review, I'm going to show you guys this account and I'm going to show you guys my results. And I'm even going to show you before and after pictures of this account at the first month, the second month, the third month, the fourth month, and the fifth month, so that you get to see for yourself how the account has performed and actually get to decide by yourself if the SocialBoost Instagram growth software is what you would like to use on your own account or not. I'm also going to walk you through the pros and the cons, which are the things that I liked about the SocialBoost Instagram growth software and the things that I didn't really like, so that you can actually weigh these things out and get to make an informed decision by yourself. Because for the space of the 5 months that I tested SocialBoost on my new Instagram account, I was able to make a list of both the good and the bad sides, because I knew that I was going to make this video, and this is me here sharing all that information with you so that you can actually see firsthand what to expect and know if the SocialBoost Instagram growth software is something you would like to spend your money on. So now I'm going to get this video started. But I want to mention here, once you are done watching this video and you've learned the good sides, the bad sides, you've seen my results, you've seen how many followers I got, and you've also seen how active these followers are, and you still decide that SocialBoost is something you would want to try on your own account, then I'd recommend you save some money, like you can see on the screen, by using a coupon link. So SocialBoost has this coupon thing where they do like a 40% off, and what I've done is that I've put one of those coupon links down below in the description, so that when you are done watching this video and you've made your decision, you can just click on the link and actually save yourself a lot of money. So now that I've said all that, remember to leave me a like on this video if you find the video helpful, and don't forget to ask me any questions at all that you might have about SocialBoost down below in the comments. I'm going to be there to answer. So I ran into SocialBoost through a blog post on Google while I was searching for new Instagram growth softwares to test. And when I ran into them, I did my over-the-top research on them and they seemed pretty much legit. So what I did was I immediately paid for a SocialBoost account, and then I created a brand new Instagram theme page. It's a page about cats, so you can see the account on the screen right now. And what I did was I downloaded a repost app and I reposted about 30 cat memes and cat quotes on the page because it's a theme page about cats. And once I had those posts up, I went into the SocialBoost app, I set everything up, I set my targets, and then I let them do their thing. From that moment on, what I just did was probably go into the account maybe once a day, look at what's going on, and move on with my day. So I did that for the next 5 months, and that has actually led me to the point where I'm making this video, and the point where I'm going to have to share the results and show you guys how many followers I got in the first month, the second month, the third month, the fourth month, and the fifth month, which is today. And don't worry, I'm going to show you guys all those things. But the thing is that in the space of those 5 months that I was using the SocialBoost Instagram growth software, like I said earlier, I was able to make a list of the good things and the bad things about this software, because all these companies, they have their advantages, they have their disadvantages. And that is why I make this type of videos, to like share these things and tell you guys the plain truth. So right now I'm gonna break down what these good things are, what these bad things are, so that you can weigh them, and then when I show you the results, you can then make your final decision based on all the metrics that I'm going to give you here. So I'll start by talking about the good things, and after that I'll go ahead and talk about the bad things. So for the good things, the first thing that I must mention as something that I liked while I was using the SocialBoost Instagram growth software is the fact that SocialBoost is safe. What I mean by safe is that there are a lot of these Instagram growth softwares that I've tested in the past, whereby they get you into an Instagram jail and eventually get your account deleted. So this thing happens when the programmers who program these softwares that these companies use don't do a good job at making their software move without being noticed by the Instagram algorithm. Instagram hates when you're trying to manipulate your follower count, or when you're trying to like do things that's going to stimulate your follower growth. So once they see that type of activity on your account, they're going to put you into a jail again, and eventually delete your account if nothing is done. And like I said, I've seen a lot of Instagram growth software that I've tested in the past that had this particular issue. But the truth is that these guys, they don't have that issue. I tested them for 5 months. The account is still active. I'm going to show you guys the account right away once I'm done talking about these pros and these cons. So that is pro number 1. They are very, very safe. And now that I've talked about that, that's going to bring us on to pro number 2. So the second thing on our list here is the fact that while using SocialBoost, it's very, very easy for you to cancel. So I made a bad review about one of these type of Instagram growth companies, I think late last week, where I talked about the fact that they don't let you cancel. They try to scam you and take your money over on wagon. But with these guys, when you try to cancel, it's very easy to do. And that is something I must mention here, because there are a lot of other companies out there that's not going to let you cancel. They're going to keep on taking your money from you illegally, but these guys are good on that end. And now that I've talked about that, we're going to move on to pro number 3. And the third pro on my list here is the fact that depending on the plan you use, you get expert advice. So you have someone who can actually email you and tell you, use these hashtags, do this, do that, post this type of content, depending on the niche you're in, right? So if you have a personal account, they can look at what your competitors are doing, like the targets you've set, and then they can tell you to do this and do that and do that. So it's like a personal advisor for your own Instagram account, but it depends on the plan you're using. So now that I've talked about that, fourth and the final pro on my list here is the fact that SocialBoost guys have a very, very excellent customer support. So this is something that most of the Instagram growth companies out there lack. They don't have good customer support that's going to be there to help their followers and guide them when they need help. But the SocialBoost guys have a very, very good customer support. They even have a live chat where you can chat with them, you can talk to them via email, you can even chat them up on WhatsApp. They actually have that feature. So they have one of the best customer supports out there. And now that I've talked about these 4 things, those are the 4 things that I was able to take note of as things that I liked while I was using the SocialBoost Instagram growth software. And now that I've talked about these good things, let's move on to the bad ones. So the first thing that I must mention as something that I don't like, something that I feel like other people might not like about the SocialBoost Instagram growth software, is the fact that it's more expensive than its competitors. So a lot of its competitors out there are way cheaper, but they're a little bit on the higher side. But like I said earlier in the beginning of the video, if you're going to want to save 40% off, like you can see on the screen here, you can use a coupon link. Like I said, I'm going to leave one of those coupon links down below in the description for those of you guys who are going to, at the end of the video, decide to go and use SocialBoost. And now that I've talked about that as the first thing that I didn't really like about them, the second thing that I must mention as something that I didn't really like about SocialBoost is the fact that it's not as fast as they advertise. And don't worry, I'm going to show you my results soon. You're going to see how everything went from month 1, month 2, month 3, month 4 to month 5. But before I show you guys that, I want to mention here that it's not as fast as they advertise. So obviously, every company out there is going to overhype themselves when it comes to marketing just to get your attention. The truth is that SocialBoost is not the only company that is guilty of this. So almost every company out there, they do this. They tell you that you're going to get results in 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks, and you're going to get results, but it's overhyped. So it's not as fast as they make it seem. And that is something I feel like they should kind of tone down on the way they say it. And now that I've talked about that as a con, the third thing that I must mention here as something that I didn't really like while I was using SocialBoost is the fact that it doesn't have a free trial. So I've seen a lot of these other companies out there who have free trials, and honestly, in a way, I feel like these companies don't have these free trials because people misuse the free trials. I remember when I tested Team Social, which is a separate company, Team Social had a free trial, but at some point they had to take it down because people were just creating accounts and getting the trial without paying for the software because they were actually getting the followers. And like, that's why these companies turn these things down. But I feel like they should find a way to combat that and still create the free trials, because the free trials is going to help people like us to like test these things out and see what's going on, see how it works and all before we get to make our final decision. And now that I've talked about that, the fourth and the final con that I'm going to mention here is the fact that there are no detailed guides. So I've seen a lot of other Instagram growth companies who have tutorials and all to guide you, but the SocialBoost guys don't really have a lot of tutorials, and this is something they can improve on. So it's not really much of an issue, but it's something they can improve on. They can make tutorial videos to show people how to do this and do that. And yes, now that I've talked about these 4 things that I didn't like, I'm not gonna go ahead and talk about the results and show you guys my results. So what I did was I took screenshots of the account from the first month, second month, the third month, the fourth month, and this month, which is like the 5th month. And this video, I think I'm making this video on the 28th of this month. So like, it's like the 5th month. So it's the end of the month. So I'm gonna show you guys everything right now. And yes, to start, when I created the account, I was able to get about 100 and something followers. I'm gonna put it up on the screen right now, but I saved the screenshots. I was able to get about 100 and something followers, like you can see here. That was done through the follow and unfollow method and all and blah blah blah. So when I got the account here, I posted a couple of pictures, cat pictures. It's a theme page for cats, and then I paid for the $59 plan on the SocialBoost website, and then I let them do their thing. So after the first month, I was at 2,693 followers, like you can see on the screen here. And after that, the second month came, and at the end of the second month, I went up to 6,872 followers, like you can see here. And remember, I wasn't posting anything, it was just the same first post. But because it's an account about cats, and because I'm targeting other accounts that are about cats, people are gonna come there, they're gonna relate to the cat memes that are on the page, and they're gonna follow me. So that's why this was working perfectly. So after month 2, month 3, what I did was I switched up from the $59 plan to the $99 plan. And then by the end of month 3, I finished with around 12,000 followers. And after month 3, month 4 came, and at the end of month 4, I finished with around 24,000 followers. And this was still without posting anything. I'm not posting anything. Normally, I would post reels and post and post and post. That way, I would even get more organic followers. That's not coming from SocialBoost's efforts. But this time I wasn't doing anything because I had other things I was doing. I was very busy, so I just left the account and let SocialBoost do its thing. So after month 4, month 5 came, and from what you can see here, I'm currently at about 30-something thousand followers right here. You can see a screenshot of the account at the point of me making this video right here on the screen. And about the engagement rate, my Instagram account is telling me that I'm getting about a 23% engagement rate, like when people come to the page, the amount of likes I get per post and all. Yeah, but I know that's still supposed to go up because I've not started posting a lot. But for now, based on the posts that were there, because people come, they like a few of the posts, the top ones, and then they ignore the other ones. So like it's supposed to go up later because I'm going to be posting more stuff. So the engagement is good, the followers are active, you're gonna actually get followers. But like I said, the guys from SocialBoost are gonna obviously, while doing marketing, tell you that you're gonna get thousands of followers faster. So it takes time. It works, but it takes time. And yes, I'm going to recommend it because it worked. It has worked for me. It's one of the few Instagram growth software that I tested that actually worked. So it has worked for me and I recommend it. And apart from the pricing, they are good on all other ends. They're not gonna get you into an Instagram jail or any stuff like that. So I recommend it. But like I said, for those of you guys who are gonna decide to go and use it, to go and test it out, to go and pay for it, you can save yourself some money with a coupon link. Like I said, I'm gonna leave one of those links down below in the description. If you don't know how to find the link in the description, you can let me know. I'm gonna send you the link in the comments. Just let me know in the comments. I'm going to send you the link. And yes, now that I've said all that, I think I've talked about the pros, the cons. I've shown you guys my results from month 1 to 5. And I think that's all. So if you have any other questions or anything that's confusing you about SocialBoost or anything you want me to answer, you can ask me in the comments. I'm always going to be there to answer. But for now, I think it's going to be a bye-bye. Stay safe out there. Peace out.